Tonight's season finale of The Bachelorette was among the most anticipated of the series. But no one was looking forward to more than Rachel Lindsay herself. That's because she and her groom-to-be have been dating in secret, careful not to be seen together until tonight's show aired. Now, after 3 months of getting to know one another off camera, did she make the right choice? Here's ABC's Nick Watt.
Brian, will you accept this rose?
1000%. I love you, and I will accept that rose.
Good season, people. Came down to a wafer-thin decision between ballsy Brian and puppy dog Peter.
If I had gone with purely just being infatuated with someone, it would have been Peter. But I didn't see him as my husband.
Did you get all that?
She does see Brian as a dude to hitch her wagon to for life.
No.
Interesting choice. Remember him from episode #1? Seriously?
Oh, girl. You in trouble. You in trouble.
Okay.
You in trouble.
Was it a lot for the first meeting, the first night? Yes, I will agree with that. But he really won me over with just showing me who he really is. Of all the men,
The one I like the most.
the one I like the most is Brian.
There you go. Oh, my God. Really? I'm so flattered.
Ultimately, poor old Pete got the early coup de grace.
I want someone who wants to move towards marriage.
I don't feel that I'm ready to ask you to marry me.
Pre-proposal, preemptive, the axe just fell.
I didn't want him to have to pick out a ring, put on a suit, prepare what he was going to say in the proposal, and get down on one knee just to tell him no.
So Brian, eh? He will be Rachel's husband.
You see me on camera often saying, I don't believe you. You're so charming.
I'm kind of obsessed to see you smile.
Oh, you say all the right things, right?
He just said, okay, I'm going to show you who I really am. And he did.
I love you.
I love you too.
You can see how you would fall in love sort of superficially, but then it's, what's under that red V-neck T-shirt?
This man is every single thing that he says he is.
So remember, they finished shooting early May.
Now that, we've been dating off camera for 3 months, it's been fantastic.
And under pressure, hush hush, no way they could even be seen together in public.
You can't even go to Chipotle together because, I mean...
Which we would in real life.
Rachel was the first African-American bachelor or bachelorette. Spotlight, pressure.
There was pressure on you to pick an African-American guy.
For me to accept being the Bachelorette, I had to get over that before I even started this journey. Like, I knew I couldn't make everyone happy. And I knew that if I'm going to do this and I'm serious about this, I have to pick the best person for me no matter what they look like.
I know I ain't Bieber, but I am a believer tonight.
A couple of weeks in, race became an issue for us watching. Lee, a contestant, had a bunch of old racially charged tweets surface.
When Lee was with me, Lee was very pleasant. So you can imagine my surprise when I'm sitting back watching this and I'm seeing how he is conniving and, trying to get people all riled up.
Poked her on the shoulder.
You didn't poke, you tapped me, Lee.
Yes,
How
I
the you gonna lie?
And then you add the tweets on top of it. I mean, that is not the Lee that I knew.
I want to apologize to you.
I mean, it was nice that he apologized at the Men Tell All, but I think it was a little too late.
Okay, back to trying to find a husband in 9 weeks on the TV show.
Geneva was really the turning point for me. I started to not necessarily see Peter as the one, and Brian was continually showing me that he was that one.
I love watching you smile.
Peter was just a wee bit too wishy-washy, dilly-dallying.
I wanted somebody who was secure and confident and knows what he wants and where he's going in life.
There's definitely been some dark days through all this. And in those bad days, I'm not sure if I want to stay.
And the more and more I got to date Peter, I realized he wasn't quite there.
Also, remember these past 9 weeks, Rachel and Brian have had to watch the edited version of their romance and some other stuff.
It's hard for me to watch. Now that I have a fiance, it's like, oh gosh, yeah, that happened. Oh yeah, I did that.
Hard for you? Come on. What about Brian?
We watch it, we talk about it, he tells me how he feels, I explain things, and we move on from it.
Now, we tagged along to Copenhagen, another foreign stop this season.
Copenhagen was dramatic because I let a lot of people go and I let them go not at rose ceremonies. Like, I just don't know if we can get there. I'll never get tired of watching guys fight for me or over me. I mean, I think any girl would say that they would like to see that every day.
I think Rachel saw me that I fought hard for her heart. I'm looking to, know, get a little deep with her, get a little bit more emotional with her.
First things first.
You know, hopefully she can let go and open her heart to me, and we can fall in love.
Brian, apparently a maturing Casanova, thrusting into pole position.
He said in the past few years, he's been ready for something serious. And you see him talk about a relationship on the show where that female did not get along with his mother.
Remember what Brian's mum said to Rachel?
If he's happy, I'm happy. If not, I'll kill you.
Like, I know she was joking. I know she wouldn't really kill me. But, you know, she loves her baby, and I get it. And I respect the relationship that she has with her son.
Yes. Where's the loyalty?
Rachel's parents did a little slamming of their own.
I don't want that to be a strained relationship. I would want them to work things out.
But if you can't, where's the priority?
Is that all okay now?
Yeah. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Remember, we first met Rachel as a contestant on The Bachelor.
So nice to meet you.
Also ran. Nick picked Vanessa in the end.
It is so hard to say goodbye to you right now.
Any sort of, you know, wistful feelings about old Nick Vile still?
I hope he's happy with Vanessa, and, you know, I wish them well. Trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe the next Bachelor will come from her cast-offs? But after this cycle we've just seen, looks like our 32-year-old lawyer from Dallas and her 37-year-old chiropractor from Miami will live happily ever after.
You are my fiance.
It sounds so good.
Have you set a date?
For the wedding?
Yes.
No. It will not be this year, I can tell you that.
Okay.
We're not rushing it. We're really trying to get to know each other.
I'm just very cynical.
When you get your wedding invite, you'll know. It's happening.
And let's give it up for our beautiful couple, Rachel and Brian.
I'm Nick Watt for Nightline in Los Angeles.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.